Grind and Grow family, welcome back. If you want honest conversations about the future, grounded in science, math, and reality instead of hype, hit subscribe right now and become part of a community that prepares instead of panics. Tap. Like if you're ready for clarity over fear. Because today we're answering a question people are quietly asking everywhere. What is really in it for us in 2026? 2026 is no longer a distant future year. It's the point where everything we joked about, warned about, and delayed is now happening in real time. Artificial intelligence is no longer optional. Climate change is no longer theoretical. Money feels unstable. Politics feels noisy. And people feel exhausted, but also more aware than ever. This is not a doom video. This is a reality check with a light at the end, because Grind and Grow believes clarity beats fear every single time. Let's start with the biggest disruptor of this decade: artificial intelligence. AI did not slowly integrate into society. It arrived all at once and rewired daily life faster than almost any technology in history. Within months of mainstream adoption, AI tools reached tens of millions of users. That rate of adoption shocked even the engineers and researchers who built them. By 2026, AI is no longer a tech industry thing. It exists in classrooms, hospitals, offices, factories, and phones. Here's the uncomfortable truth people avoid saying out loud. AI is not replacing humans. AI is replacing tasks, not people. And it is exposing who adapts and who freezes. Jobs built on repetition and predictability are being automated piece by piece. Jobs that require judgment, empathy, leadership, accountability, and creativity are becoming more valuable. This is the opportunity hidden inside disruption. People who learn to work with AI don't disappear, they accelerate. But AI also introduces a dangerous side effect. Truth itself becomes fragile. Deepfake videos look real. Synthetic voices sound authentic. Fake evidence spreads faster than facts. In 2026, believing everything you see is risky. Critical thinking is no longer optional. It's survival literacy. The skill of the future is verification. If you cannot verify information, you cannot safely build decisions on it. Now, zoom out for a moment. Technology does not exist in isolation. It collides with the planet. It collides with politics. It collides with money and human behavior. Let's talk about the planet, because this is where reality gets serious. By now, the data is undeniable. The Earth has already warmed close to 1.5 degrees above pre-industrial levels. That number matters because climate does not respond gradually. Small increases trigger massive disruptions. Heat waves become longer and deadlier. Storms become stronger. Rainfall becomes extreme. Droughts last longer. This is not future speculation. This is measurable, observable math. Climate change is not just an environmental problem. It is an economic and social multiplier. When crops fail, food prices rise. When food prices rise, social tension increases. When tension increases, political stability weakens. That is how climate impacts everything, from migration to conflict to inflation. Ignoring it is no longer an option. But here is the part that rarely gets equal attention. The energy transition is accelerating faster than most predictions. Renewable energy installations are hitting record levels globally. Solar and wind are now often cheaper than fossil fuels. Electric vehicles are no longer rare experiments. Nearly 1 in 5 new cars sold globally is electric. Energy shapes civilization. Cheaper and cleaner energy reduces dependence on fragile supply chains and geopolitical choke points. So what does this mean for everyday people? It means opportunity. It means new jobs, new skills, and new industries. But it also means change does not slow down, and relentless change demands adaptability. Adaptability is no longer a personality trait. It is a life skill. Now let's talk geopolitics, because the world is tense. Peace has never been automatic, and the 2020s reminded us of that. Conflicts reshaped alliances. Supply chains were reevaluated. Security became a priority again. Symbolically, the doomsday clock moved closer to midnight than ever before. That reflects real concerns: nuclear risk, climate risk, and technological risk. Here's the paradox most people miss. The same pressure that increases danger also forces cooperation. When survival is threatened, humans collaborate faster. Scientific institutions speak more openly. Governments coordinate more urgently. People demand accountability more loudly. Pressure does not only break systems. Sometimes it reforms them. Now let's bring this home to daily life and money. Because this is where people feel the future personally. The global economy feels unstable because it is transitioning. The era of easy money is gone. Cheap energy is fading. Efficiency matters again. Inflation forced people to budget. Companies were forced to become productive instead of bloated. This era rewards adaptability, not comfort. And adaptability can be learned. Here are 3 truths for surviving and thriving in 2026. First, small improvements compound over time. 1% better each week creates transformation, not stagnation. Second, attention is currency. If your focus is constantly hijacked, your future gets negotiated without you. Third, networks beat talent alone. Who you learn from matters as much as what you know. Now let's talk about something people avoid admitting: mental health. 2026 is mentally exhausting. Information overload, constant alerts, and global uncertainty drain people daily. Burnout is no longer rare. Anxiety is no longer hidden. Mental health is infrastructure. Without psychological stability, adaptability collapses. This is why systems matter more than motivation. Motivation fades. Systems remain. A daily learning habit builds resilience. A health baseline sustains energy. A financial buffer reduces fear. A focus boundary protects clarity. These are not productivity hacks. They are survival frameworks. Now, let's go darker for a moment. One of the biggest crises of this era is not AI or climate. It is meaning. People are busy, but empty. Connected, but lonely. Informed, but anxious. Comfort does not equal fulfillment. Convenience does not create purpose. Here is the irony of modern life. We have more technology than any generation before us. And more people asking, is this all there is? In 2026, purpose matters more than status. Direction matters more than speed. Now, here is the light at the end of the tunnel. Humanity is not collapsing. Humanity is recalibrating. Clean energy is scaling. Electric transport is expanding. Scientific warnings are finally being heard. People are learning new skills faster than ever. Communities are rebuilding connection. This is not perfection. This is progress under pressure. So what is really in it for us in 2026? A test. A test of adaptability. A test of focus. A test of responsibility. And humans have always adapted best under pressure. We survived ice ages. We crossed oceans in wooden ships. We built medicine, electricity, and global communication. We are chaos creatures, but we are builders. 2026 is asking one question. Will we react to the future, or will we build it? Before we end, here is your Grind and Grow challenge. Pick one area of your life to future-proof this month. Just one. Your skills, your health, your money, your mindset, your focus. Small systems create massive change over time. And now, Grind and Grow family, your final call to action. If this video gave you clarity, hit like so more people can find it. Subscribe to Grind and Grow because we don't fear the future, we prepare for it. Comment below one thing you are upgrading in 2026. Let's hold each other accountable. The world is changing fast, but you can become the kind of person the future needs. See you in the next one.